Hello my friends, it is Alex from mobiletrader.net, and today I'm going to show you how to implement remote push notifications for your Unity game for iOS and Android. We're gonna use OneSignal as a plugin as it is completely free and very beginner friendly. So let's get started. Just log in. You can use your Google account and create a new app. Test app or mobile trader test app. Create. Okay, next thing we're gonna need is of course the SDK. We have to download the Unity one, of course. Download the latest Unity package file. I'm going to choose the zip file here and open it. I have Unity 5.5, so I'm going to use the Unity 5 one here and import it. Okay, so next thing, we're gonna have to create a script which runs at the first scene of our game. You can also implement the following lines into an existing script, but just make sure that it's at the first scene. So OneSignal manager. Okay, just put it somewhere. I'm going to choose the main camera here. Okay, and open it. Okay, so now we're gonna have to paste some codes, some lines of codes which OneSignal provided for us. I'll just paste it into the description and link, of course, the documentation site for you. Okay, that's it. One thing we have to change is the ID for our app, and we get them from our app from OneSignal we just created here. So go to OneSignal, choose your app and app settings. Now go to keys and IDs, and this is the OneSignal app ID we're gonna use now. Just replace it and you should be fine. Save it. Okay. No problems here. Okay, another thing. Now let's implement it for Android. Therefore, we're gonna have to export it at least once to real build and make sure that you have created the appropriate keystore file here. I'm going to create a new one just for tutorial purposes. Keystore release create. Okay, choose it and build. Actually, before build, let's change the API, the minimum API level to 14 as OneSignal requires it. So, and then we can do a build. Okay, now with this one, we have to upload it to our Google Play account. Just create a new app. I'm going to use mobile trader notification tutorial. Okay, create. Well, it seems that it's too long, so just okay, that should be fine. Alright, so now we can leave this as it is, that it's just for testing purposes. App releases, go to app releases and just put it somewhere. It doesn't really Meta for the beginning. I'll choose production for this time, but you can also use alpha or whatever. Okay, browse files. Just drag and drop it in here and let it upload. Alright, so now as you can see, if you go to OneSignal and Google Android, we have to configure it, and it needs some Google Play Server API key, and I'm going to show you how to get those now. So first of all, you have to go to Services and APIs, and we're gonna use this Firebase Cloud Messaging. It former was Google Cloud Messaging, but they renamed it. So let's get it. How to obtain an FCM API key. It pretty much explains it for you. So we have to go to Firebase, add a new project here. We're going to name it Mobile Trader Push Tut. Create project and press add Firebase to your Android app. Here we're gonna put our bundle identifier we chosen. Okay, the name Mobile Trader Tut app register. We actually don't need all this. It's already implemented in OneSignal. Then go to Overview and Project Settings and Cloud Messaging, and these are the keys we need. So just copy this one, the server key, and go back to your Google Play console. Link. Okay, this was successful. Now go to OneSignal, and the project number is actually the send ID here. Copy and go to OneSignal. Save, and it's now completely configured for Google and Android. So now another thing, let's go and do the same with iOS. We could also do a test build right now and see if it works. I think I'm going to do that. Just you don't need a new build. But another thing, you can also change your notification icon by going to plugins, Android, OneSignal, and Res. And you see here are some default icons from OneSignal. You can override them. I'm going to show you a good site for that, which will generate all the icons needed for this. So go to Android Asset Studio and choose the notification icon generator. Choose an image. I'm going to use this one. You can also make some customization, but I don't need this now. So name it game notification icon and download it. Now open the OneSignal config folder in your Explorer or Finder, and just put the generated folder in it. So now we should have some more icons here. Another thing, the Durable XXX HDPI is the large icon, and you could also put some color into it, but you will have to do this manually. Okay, so now let's do a test build here and deploy it to our phone. Okay, the app now started, launched on our phone. Let's see if one signal can see it already. All users. We don't have any users now. Let's wait a bit. Okay, so there it is, and I'm going to send a message now. Next, title test. It works. Next. And here we can actually put in our icon name, so notification, game notification icon. Let's see, or we can even put in URL in the big one. Okay, so let's push it. Send message. Alright, it seems to work. And now we are going to implement it for iOS as well. So switch the project to the platform to iOS and import the project into your macOS. Alright, so open it. Okay, so now let's make a Xcode build here. Alright, so now open the build here in Xcode. Alright, now we have to add some capabilities to the app, but before we do that, we have to choose our team or our developer account. Capabilities, we're gonna need push notifications, and we're gonna need some background modes. Remote notifications. Alright, so now we're gonna also need some frameworks. So go to build phases, link binary with libraries, and we're gonna need the user notification framework. User notification framework. Okay, and another thing we are going to need is if you want to add some media for iOS 10, we need to add an additional extension here. So go to File, New, and then go to File, New, then Target, and choose Notification Service extension. Next. Just name it like this. And make sure the language is Objective-C, not Swift or anything else. Alright, okay, finish. Here, choose cancel. And go into your notification service .m. Okay, just replace it with the code I will provide you. Just provide everything. Just replace everything. Okay. Now go to. Now choose your one single notification service extension here. Go to Unity iPhone, double click it, and go to build settings, and also choose this one here as a target, one single notification, and change the architectures to standard architectures. Alright. And now go to build phases, and we're gonna need some libraries here. System configuration, as well as UIKit and some .a file. Go to libraries, OneSignal, platforms, iOS, and just drag and drop the A file here. Alright, so now OneSignal should be ready for Xcode at least. Now we're gonna put in the P12 file iOS needs, the production certificate, and I'm going to show you now how to get this one. So first of all, go to your keychain access, search for keychain access, and then go to keychain access at the top and choose certificate assistant and request certificate from a certificate authority. Use your email you used for the login into iTunes Connect. And choose Save to Disk. Certificate request, mobile trader, desktop save. Okay, done. You can also show it into a folder. There it is. We're gonna use this later on. Now go to your iTunes developer account. I mean your Apple developer account. And now go to certificates and identifiers. And go to certificates all and add a new one. I'm gonna use the Apple Push Notification Service SSL for Sandbox and production. Continue. Choose your Apple ID, your app ID. For me it's this one. Continue, and now choose the SSR file you just created. Choose, continue. Okay, download this. Done. And click once on it. Okay, now go to again to the keychain access and choose My Certificates. It's very important. No, not all items, but My Certificates. Okay, so now we're gonna have to export the P12 file. So open the Apple Push services you just downloaded. Right click and export Apple Push notifications. Okay, certificates. Now here's our P12 file we're gonna need. Save as mobile trader push certificate. Okay, desktop, save. We also have to put in a password. So just use some passwords. I'll choose a very weak one here. Always low. Alright, so now we can go to OneSignal again and choose the P12 file. Here it is, open, and put in your password. Save. Alright, now Apple and iOS and Android are completely configured, and we can do another test message. I'm going to deploy it now on my phone, so just a moment, wait just a moment. Phone and deploy. Okay, it's now deployed. Let's see if one single can see it already. Okay, here it is. Yeah, so let's do a new test message here. Next, test. Next, and now we can also make some iOS customizations here. But for now, just press next and send it. Alright, so it seems to work here. Okay, thank you. And if you have some further questions, just sign in on mobiletrader.net and ask me whatever question you may have, or some problems you come over during your development. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.